Like most Americans, Jimmy Kimmel is having a hell of a time watching Donald Trump's Trump media stock continue to hit rock bottom and then somehow break through rock bottom to hit an even new rock bottom. So during a monologue this week, Jimmy Kimmel warned both Don Jr. and Eric Trump that, quote, "Daddy is running out of money." But then Kimmel warned the people investing in Truth Social. He said this, he said, "If you bought Trump stock 2 weeks ago, and shame on you if you did, you lost half your money. But if you hold on just a little bit longer, you might be able to lose all of it." And here's the thing, before I get to Trump's response where he just goes absolutely ballistic on Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel is not wrong. The stock has now lost more than half of its value, so if you were one of those early investors and you're still holding on to it, you've lost more than half of your money. Okay, it's gone, and it's not coming back. Even after the company announced, hey, we're going to do a streaming service in the future, shares went down even further. Typically, an announcement like that, like, hey, we're expanding the business, would cause the stock to go up, but it had the opposite effect. So things are going really bad, and they're going to continue to get worse. So again, Kimmel's critique is 100% correct. Nevertheless, Donald Trump was furious about this, so he gets on Truth Social and fires off a couple of posts attacking Jimmy Kimmel. The first one is this. "Stupid Jimmy Kimmel, who still hasn't recovered from his horrendous performance and big ratings drop as host of the Academy Awards, especially when he showed he suffered from TDS, commonly known as Trump derangement syndrome, to the entire world by reading on air my truth about how bad a job he was doing that night, right before he stumbled through announcing the biggest award of all, Picture of the Year." There is more, and I will get to it in a second, but let's talk. The biggest ratings drop, Trump said. Did you know that this year's Oscars, this year's Academy Awards, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, highest ratings they've had in 4 years? Nearly 20 million people tuned in to watch that broadcast. So Trump is absolutely way off the mark if he thinks that, oh, they suffered a ratings drop. No, they didn't. Biggest ratings in several years. Not to mention the fact that, oh, you read my truth. He mocked you in front of the entire country and everybody laughed. Everybody. It was hilarious. And then Trump continued. "It was a classic choke, one of the biggest ever in show business, and to top it off, he forgot to say the famous and mandatory line, 'and the winner is.' Instead, he stammered around as he opened the envelope. Supposedly his wife and even management begged him not to do it. 'Don't read his truth, Jimmy. Please don't do this,' they said. He was made to look like a fool, which he is, and at the same time go down in television history as the worst host ever of the once vaunted Academy Awards." He definitely has not gone down as the worst host ever, which is evidenced by the fact that they keep asking him to do it, right? Like, if he was bad, if they were losing ratings off of him, they wouldn't be bringing him back every year. And no, Donald, the only person made to look like a fool that evening was you. Everybody laughed at you. The entire country, possibly most of the world, was laughing at you, and that's what's angering you. That's why you're still going after Jimmy Kimmel. And here's the other part of this. If you don't want to be attacked by comedians, if you don't want to be made fun of on SNL, which you've also ranted about, get out of public life. Like, that comes with the territory. Powerful people get mocked by comedians. That's funny to us. We like to see people in power get made fun of and brought down to our level. And if you can't take that, then either grow thicker skin or disappear from the public eye forever. Those are your only two options, so you need to pick one.